Hello everyone, welcome back, and we are going to be redoing the intro for the order hall for the Druids, and then we will be doing the artifact quest for the Restoration Druid, with the Guardian and Feral one being done in separate videos. So to do this, we're going to be using my Zen'Tabra Druid. You can see this is a transmog I came up with that is a work in progress. It's a little bit of a few different things. You know, the shoulders from from Xavius. That's actually the headpiece that drops from oh gosh, what's his name? The guy in Zul'Gurub. Jindo. Yeah, Jindo. This is the mask that drops from Jindo. Actually, no, it's not that. Hold on. Because, hold on a second. Where is that headpiece he drops? No, it's not that. Is it not from him? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's from someone else in this dungeon, or from a different thing. Anyways, you can see it's supposed to be kind of related. Maybe it was from Zul'Aman. Anyways, this is a legendary belt. This is, that drop from my rogue. That's the boots for the Mythic Antorus set. This, of course, is the red scythe from Argus. I know some of you probably hate me for having this. I actually have both sides. If it makes you feel any better, I haven't gotten the sword from Agrimar yet, but anyways, that's unrelated. So, I unfortunately don't have one of the more appropriate titles for a druid, which is, and I was checking this out earlier, just remind myself, this right here, the Guardian of Cenarius. This is a great title for a druid, and I don't have it because I haven't gone back to BC to finish doing the rep grind for Cenarian Circle and Cenarian Expedition on my main shaman character, who I think is revered with them, but I haven't finished getting the exalted status to get this title, which would be great. So for now, I went with Starcaller because, well, that's kind of what we do somewhat with the balance spec, but just roll with it. This is a work in progress, and yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and, of course, turn this in. Okay, let's start to get ourselves situated here. Should probably get rid of some of these tablets here. So the thing is, I was mainly using him. Hold on, let me turn the game down a bit here. I was mainly using him as a resto druid, leveling him in dungeons. So that's why I was using, collecting the tabards, because of course when you go through dungeons, you're getting rep for the different groups here. So I thought, okay, I'm going to mainly...
Greetings. It is fortunate I found you. Your presence is requested at Moonglade.
Hamul, one of my favorite characters in the game. I like most of the druids characters in this game, with the exception of maybe one or two, but anyways, Hamul is certainly not one of them. He is awesome. I love Hamul.
We serve the land.
Let me turn the game back up.
Papaneeks, your presence is requested at Moonglade at once. We are preparing for a ritual of great importance, and will require your assistance. I will meet you there, so please, come with haste.
I'll meet you there as soon as you conclude your business in Dalaran.
Well, I don't really have any business, so I'll just go ahead and meet you there. Doing this on a character without flying or, well, not having the teleport Moonglade is not that bad, because they actually go ahead and just give it to you to just go ahead and teleport straight there, but having it helps. Also, like I said, going through this area without being able to fly in this quest is a little bit of a hassle, but not too bad. And of course, I just love, as I said before, I love the Zen'Tabra troll forms. The turtle for the bear form, this for the cat form, This is the flight form. It's a pterodactyl. I think it's pretty great. Though, of course, the ground one is a raptor, which is pretty great. This is the owlkin, the boomkin form, moonkin, I guess I could officially call it. I think it's actually definitely better than what we usually get, but anyways.
May the winds guide you.
I am pleased you came on such short notice. We have a great undertaking here in the Moonglade that is about to begin, one in which you will play a key role. Beating the Legion requires us to strike quickly and unexpectedly. We have discovered a dreamway by which we can travel through the Emerald Dream itself. Though only a short walk through the dream, it will allow us to cross vast distances on Azeroth, and even access the ancient home of all druids, Val'sharah. Malfurion is preparing the ritual to open the Dreamway. I need you to summon Zen'Tabra and Gnarlex to his side. Only by combining our efforts can we hope to succeed.
Zen'Tabra's camp is on the western shore of the lake. Gnarlex was camped on the eastern shore, but he's prone to wandering off. So keep your eyes and ears open.
Don't worry, Hamul, I'm on it. So yeah, just to kind of help, what's amazing about this was awesome when this first came out, and one of the big reasons why is because this was them finally continuing a plot thread that they started back in vanilla and never really carried through. There were a few main plot threads that they were kind of trying to push in vanilla WoW, and one of those had to do with the Emerald Dream, but they never really carried through with it. They were, they got focused on some of the other ones, like the ones on the Defias and the Black Dragonflight, the Silithid, with Cthulhu, and it was very focused on a few main ones, and one of the other ones was the Emerald Dream, but they never really were able to carry through with it. And it basically got kind of put on the side. They somewhat tried to kind of wrap up that thing, that in a book called Storm Rage, where Malfurion would basically finish off Xavius. But that wasn't actually the finale of that, and some even now question if that's canon or not. But it was then announced when this expansion came out that they were going to finally continue this plot thread, and we were not going to be able to actually go into the Emerald Dream itself, but the Emerald Nightmare, which was a huge deal. It was a big deal for people who had been following the story and the lore, because they were like, oh my gosh, we're finally going to get to have this plot thread actually continue after all these years and be able to actually get some kind of resolution to all this. So this was a huge deal. So, now, the stuff with Val'sharah, that's separate. But here's what's awesome about this. As he's hinting at here, our Teleport Moonglade ability is going to get upgraded to the Emerald Dreamway. And it is a great fast travel ability for Druid players to be able to go to various different places in the game. This allows us to be able to use this, and then if I want to go to the Eastern Kingdoms, I could go to Duskwood. If I want to go to Northrend, I could go to Grizzly Hills. If I wanted to go to the Firelands Raid, I could go to Mount Hyjal. It's an extra fast travel ability, and I absolutely love that when they do those. So there's Zen'Tabra in her bat form.
You not be coming to Zen'Tabra for some fish. What you be wanting?
Well, Zen'Tabra, let's see. What I be wanting? That's such a long list. There's so many things. I mean, first off, I'd want to remove Malfurion from power. I put that very nicely and be very vague about it, because that's not what I really want. Then I'd put Hamul in charge of the Cenarian Circle. Then I'd want to conquer Azeroth to force the faction war between the Alliance and Horde to stop, because it's getting absolutely ridiculous. And then we can finally unite them into one faction to be able to defend Azeroth from all these incredible threats that are constantly trying to kill us, which makes the faction war even more stupid. What? Why you look at me like that? Okay, fine, I'm just messing with you, Zen'Tabra. No. What I really be wanting is Malfurion is ready to begin. He asks that you head to the ritual site.
Don't be angry in this spirit. Time to see if we can really be making this happen. This gonna be needing everything we have to give and more. The spirits, they be silent to me on this. That mean they not opposed to it either. Very well. I'll meet you at the ritual.
Yeah, don't worry, Zen'Tabra. The law are fine with this. After all, I'm a Zandalari troll druid myself. I mean, heck, the Zandalari get more of a Loa connection than the Darkspear, gameplay-wise as well. I love this ability. The Embrace the Loa has a 5-day cooldown. That's one of the largest cooldowns, if not the largest cooldown I've ever seen in this game. But as a Zandalar, you can be able to just go back to Zandalar and be able to choose a different Loa and be able to get a different buff. Because I was mainly playing Resto, I got Embrace Vacunda, which is that your healing abilities then have a chance to heal their target for an extra bit of healing. There's some other really cool ones as well, depending on what gameplay style and spec you want to play. Gnarlex. Oh my gosh, Gnarlex. Oh gosh. Gnarlex. What? I've got some in my mouth. Oh gosh. Gnarlex, buddy, come on. Can you please do something about this? You guys remember Gnarlex, right? If you don't, I mean, it's a little hard to forget if you have ever done. Oh, hold on, where is it? Here it is. The Wailing Caverns. You guys remember this, right? How we had to basically save Gnarlex because he was in the Emerald Dream? Yeah, so of course, what does he do? We find him... Gnarlex? Gnarlex, man.
My life for Kalimdor.
I gently tap my shoulder.
Elun's light watch over you. I'm awake. Definitely not sleeping. I was just resting my eyes.
Shooting, man.
Is it time for the ritual to begin? Very well. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there too, man. Like, without flying, doing this, it's like, okay, I have to go around this way. Gotta go. Alright, so now I gotta go up this pathway over here. I'm gonna make my way over there. You know, while I'm here, may as well just kind of clear the map. A shrine to Remulos. I wonder who that could be. Keeper Remulos. Oh, he's right there. Oh, I'm sure he's no one important. It's not like he's, you know, like one of the sons of Cenarius or anything. It's not like he's someone important.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Good. Soon the ritual will be ready to begin. The preparations for the ritual are now complete. Come with me. I will guide you to the ceremony.
Earth Mother watch over. Malfurion waits for you by the Barrow Dens to the east. Follow me. The Legion's arrival has thrown our world out of balance. I've sensed great unrest within the Emerald Dream. There are powerful druids in Val-Shara who grew under Cenarius' tutelage after the Great Sundering. Their knowledge of druidism is ancient and unparalleled. Having their might on our side is essential if we how to stop the Legion. Opening the path to this ancient home of all druids will be no small feat. I hope you're ready for the task.
Well, I just hope is that this doesn't bug out or phase out on me.
Greetings to you both. The tremors from
Hi,
the
Malfurion.
dream grow more potent. We must begin the ritual at once. The ritual will focus our energy into a portal at the center of the structure. We must keep it stable. Prepare yourself. Step into the circle when you are ready. Excellent. The path is taking form. It grows more stable by the moment. The Dreamway is ready. Good work, everyone. How might nature serve?
Well done, Papaneeks. Now that the path is open, we can begin our journey to Val-Shara. The portal to the Dreamway is open, and it is here that where our paths must part. The Moonblade remains vulnerable to the attacks of the Burning Legion, and I must ensure that it is well defended. I am entrusting you with the mission to Val-Shara, Papaneeks. Archdruid Greathoof is the leader of the druids there. He is wise in the old ways, and will provide us invaluable assistance. The dream can be dangerous, and so I will send Keeper Remilos to guide you. Meet with him upon the other side. And you see we can then get the Dreamwalk ability, which is what I was talking about earlier.
Nature stands with you.
When you are ready, step through the portal to the Dreamway. I will meet you on the other side.
Don't worry, we of course will catch up with Malfurion when we go to Val-Shara, because of course, why wouldn't we go to Val-Shara as a druid?
We've arrived. Come, we must find the druids of Val-Shara and request their aid.
Gosh, I love the Emerald Dream. What they did with the Emerald Dream and the Emerald Nightmare is amazing. The art team were phenomenal working on this. They did such a good job.
No, the nightmare. In this part of the dream? How is it possible? I will cleanse these nightmare vines from our path. Go forth and destroy the source of the corruption that spawned them.
Now, I, of course, right now, I'm still in my Resto spec. But because I have the Balance Affinity talent, I have a bit of balance here as well to kind of let me be able to actually just kind of keep going when it comes to using damage abilities, but also keeping my health up and keep healing myself. I could even do this.
I do not have a target.
Let's fix that. There we go. This is what we mainly need to take out right here. Gosh. What they did with the Emerald Nightmare in this expansion was amazing. Just look at this. Those are eyeballs. You know what's really great about the design that they did here about the Emerald Nightmare? And this is just like a portion within the Emerald Dreamway Dreamwalk over here. This isn't like what we see in the actual Emerald Nightmare raid, but it's incredibly... It gives us a vibe that's very dark and horrifying without crossing the line, without like going too far. You know, like in that incredibly like horror movie type of sense. Like, it could have been easy for them to try and maybe go over the line to really get through how horrifying this is. But at the same time, maybe they couldn't do that. But to me, it just is more of a testament to how incredibly talented they were to get that point across without going too far.
Excellent work. Even now, the foul creep of the nightmare has begun to recede. The way is clear. Come, let us continue to our destination.
Okay, so apparently, if I do that, I then don't get it there. So, okay, whatever. So yeah, this is right here where we're mainly going to be using, because as you can see, this is what a druid gets. I use the Dreamway ability I'm going to get later, and I can be able to use the portals that we've seen around Azeroth to, going back to the days of Vanilla. One from Mount Hyjal, the Hinterlands, Duskwood, the Moonglade, Faralos, and Grizzly Hills, and the Dream Grove, which is going to be our Order Hall. So this is a great way for druids in Legion to get straight back to their Order Hall, or to go somewhere else if you're trying to, say, go somewhere to farm something.
We made it. Ah, these forests are just as I remember them. An ancient magic protects the Dream Grove. Here, all brothers and sisters of the wilds will find sanctuary. Come, we must find the druids of Val'sharah and request their aid.
I was wondering why the music sounded so loud. Why it was louder than the dialogue. I'm sorry about that. I had some settings issues with some of my add-ons, and I think it threw my settings out of whack.
Greetings, Archdruid Greathoof. We have traveled far to seek your aid.
I've heard the land cry out, son of Cenarius. The Legion threatens us all.
Then we must act swiftly and ready the weapons of old for war.
The weapons of old. Yes, they would help indeed. But they are beyond our ability to wield.
There is no one better suited for this task than this champion.
Very well. Your task will not be easy, but I shall do all that I can to aid you. Do you need my aid?
You did well to navigate through the Emerald Dream to get to this place. Still, there are times when you might wish to return here a bit more quickly. This spell will guide you. Traveling the Dreamway is no small feat in itself, but it pales to the tasks ahead.
Like I said, you see, it changes Moonglade, so now we can just go use that. I love that ability, love it. Like I said, other classes get a similar type of ability. Some do. Not all of them, but some do.
I agree with Keeper Remulos. To confront and defeat the Legion, we will need weapons of legendary power. Among the history of our kind, there have been 4 weapons of renown. Tell me, which weapon would you pursue first?
Also note the statues that are here. 1 for each spec. Cat for Feral, Bear for Guardian, Tree for Resto, cute, and Moonkin for Balance.
May your trail
be
clear.
Look, I've said this before. I'm getting a little tired of doing the Karazhan quest, at least on camera, because I've now shown all 3 of them on camera, and as you probably, if you've seen those, you probably know there's not much difference between them, so there's really not much point. The only thing I like different about the Balance Druid one is that you actually do some portion of lore before that in order to lead. You do some portion of lore before the Dark Riders show up and take it, forcing you to go to Karazhan. So you get like a different starting point in this quest before you head to Karazhan. So that's one of the only things I like about the difference between the 3, is that the Balance Druid gets a bit more extra in that regard. I said I will definitely do Feral and Guardian. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a look at the Balance one, and if the extra portion of the game is interesting, maybe I'll consider re-showing it. But for now, in this video, we're going to be doing the Resto Druid one. Thousands of years ago, Aviana gifted the first druids. Aviana is the... by the way, if I refer to the wild gods, like, Malorn and such, the druids often just call them the wild gods and such, but but in actuality what they really are is Loa, basically, essentially. So if I call them Loa, just know that I'm also referring to them as wild gods. So Alviana is basically like the wild god / Loa of, like, the Harpies of Azeroth. She gifted the first druids a branch from the mother tree, Ghanir. It is said that the staff aids its wielder in achieving perfect harmony with nature, allowing them to tap into deeply powerful restorative spells. The branch is kept at a shrine beneath the roots of Shaladrasil, but contact has recently been lost with the druids there. How interesting.
Nature's gifts are everywhere.
With the power of that weapon in your hands, we will be able to bring balance back to Azeroth. No, I'm not doing balance this time. I'm doing Resto, pal.
Walk in
May
peace.
Elune guide your path. Nature is restless.
It would seem that we are fortuitous that you seek Ghanir this day. The Dryad Myloon arrived not long ago from the sacred shrine where the staff has been guarded for many centuries. Few are privy to its hidden location within the roots of Shaladrasil, but you have certainly earned that right. Speak to Myloon when you are ready to depart. I saw her last just east of here up the hill.
Good luck.
By the way, for those of you who play Heroes of the Storm, Lunara. She's actually here. But that's like the only thing we ever see of Lunara. Just seeing her just kind of, just wandering around this order hall. We don't interact with her or talk with her at all. She's just here. But then again, we meet Brightwing later, so...
Oh, raspberries! I don't know what to do.
I almost feel like they perhaps should have just simply, instead of Lunara, they should have just, put Myloon in Heroes of the Storm. Now, Myloon is, based on the way they portray Lunara in Heroes of the Storm, Myloon is a different character than Lunara, but still. I'm just saying, Myloon at this point is a more well-known Dryad character than Lunara is, at least in Warcraft, instead of Heroes of the Storm.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at her eyes. Little drops of water coming out like she's crying, because it says, Myloon's eyes are watery with dew. Her usual smile is an unsightly frown. Yes. So one of the cute things about Myloon, Myloon was I believe a questing NPC from Cataclysm. And one of the things, really cute things about her is that one of the quests had some dialogue where it indicated that you had helped her save some little creatures, and she was so happy that you did that. She grabbed you and hugged you so hard that it was like it indicated that she was hugging you so hard that you couldn't breathe for a few seconds. It was really adorable. Ghanir is corrupted. The nightmare has risen from the depths of the dream. It's really hard for me to do her voice. She talks really high-pitched. Not as high-pitched as a female gnome like Chromie, but still. It all happened so fast. I was able to secret the staff here through the dream before it fell fully. It rests for now, but I fear we don't have much time. You must prepare to retrieve Ghanir from the dream. Draw water from the sacred moonwell on the northern edge of the grove, and obtain an ancient's blessing. Quickly, every moment is precious. She pulls...
Do this! Ghanir is counting on us!
She pulls out her chest, assertively sniffling. We can do this! Alright, let's get this water from this moonwell. Alright, a cup of moon water. Sister Lilith, we'll be talking to her later. Leafbeard, the Ancient of Lore.
Welcome. The trees whispered of your arrival. I have watched many of your kind walk the path of life, but none have carried themselves with a stride such as yours. I look forward to telling your story.
I need your blessing so that I may enter the Emerald Dream.
Of course you may. What pulls you towards the dream with such fervor, Shando?
Well, first of all, I haven't even earned the title of Shando yet, so just hold off on calling me that. Ghanir has been touched by the nightmare.
Ghanir is in danger? Then there is no time to waste.
Thank you, Mom.
You have my thanks.
Okay, my loon.
Our hero will fix this. Just you wait.
Note all the little, creatures that are around her, just kind of like her little friends, little squirrels, little bunny, little doe.
Can I help you?
Then there's still hope. I'm afraid I can't really help you actually enter the Emerald Dream. We Dryads merely shift our bodies between the planes. That's okay, though. Narlex has offered to help. Go to the very bottom of the Telandu Barrow Den. Narlex is already there, setting things up for you.
Oh, be careful. It isn't safe in the dream right now.
Don't worry, Mon. I got this. Alright, I believe it's down here. Of course, Narlex would help us get set up to sleep and enter the dream. Of course he would. There he is.
I'm afraid the dream is in a worse state than we thought.
Really? Note some of the others that are dreaming down here. A Druid of the Claw. Some dreaming guardians. You can tell that one's a Tauren by his form.
I'm awake, for now.
My preparations are complete. Are you prepared to enter the dream? This bed will be yours for the deep slumber that will usher you into the dream. Narlex, it's a couple of blankets on some... on some plank wood. Can't you give me something a little bit more comfortable? Some kind of... Is a mattress really too much to ask for? Maybe just, I don't know, just something with some feathers, just something a bit more comfortable for my back. I mean, come on, I'm a troll. And I got, some tuss. I mean, just saying. Could you give me something a little bit more comfortable to sleep on? Fine. Look, I'm doing all I can here. Once you are comfortable, drink of the moon water that you brought. I will guide you from there. Quickly now, with every passing second, Ghanir slips further into darkness.
darkness.
I'm afraid you still have the moon water, yes? Good, good. Then you are ready.
Alright. By the way, I have a Murloc plushie. Eee. Alright. Time to sleep.
Now just relax and focus your mind on the dream. I will guide your spirit from here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ghanir rests at the circle of spirits above, but it oozes nightmare into the Barrow Den. You must hurry before you succumb to the corruption.
Note some of the ones I was noting were sleeping are kind of up and about here. Also note we have a corruption bar, because of course we do. We're a druid. We're in the Emerald Dream, which is currently dealing with the Emerald Nightmare. And because we are druids, we are susceptible to this. Even the greatest of druids, Malfurion.
Someone! Anyone! I can't escape these roofs!
Okay. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, I thought I was done for.
Don't worry, I got you.
I'd prefer to avoid these horrors. Let's sneak past them.
Agreed. Ah.
The path is blocked. I think I can clear it out. That did it. You go on ahead. I'll deal with things down here.
Thanks, man.
Are you all right? I think you're past the worst of it.
That doesn't look
You're
good
nearly
at
there.
all.
Just stay focused.
I require a target.
Oh boy. Notice that my healing is trying to battle back that corruption bar there. Tainted Tenders. Fairy Dragons.
Please help. I can't hold the corruption back much longer.
Don't worry, man. I gotcha. Lyessa Bloomwatcher, Guardian of Ghanir.
I would have surely been overwhelmed if you had not arrived. Thank you. Let us reconvene in the physical world.
By the ancients, you have it. You have Ghanir.
Yeah, about that.
We will protect the wilds.
Delving into the dream with such darkness encroaching is no simple task. One few druids dare attempt, but I'm afraid that your journey is far from over. You found Lyessa in the dream, didn't you? Shando Rasteneeks? Why you be calling me Shando? I haven't earned that title yet, man. I heard you mutter her name in your slumber. Thank Elune that she is well. You must seek her out. I can sense her presence even now at the circle of spirits above. If ever there were one who could help us cleanse Ghanir, it is Lyessa.
Ghanir grows more corrupt with each passing moment. May your feet carry you swiftly.
Again, I love seeing multiple players are coming here to do the same quest I am. I'm sorry, it just puts a smile on my face. I am so happy to see other players doing these kinds of quests during this time period. By the way, we have another release date. So I don't know when I'm going to end up releasing this and how it coincides with the news, but... Well, I don't know. I'm actually considering doing a separate video on this, but if I don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a release date now, but the timing just seems kind of hilarious. November 23rd. Just before Thanksgiving and Black Friday and holiday shopping. Now, for me, this is not a good time because with my job being in a retail store, you can imagine I'm going to be insanely busy during this time period, which probably means I'm not going to have much time to actually do much stuff involving the Shadowlands expansion when it launches. Yeah. Although I am happy we are finding out that the pre-launch event will be November 10th, and I will try and be doing what I can when it comes to covering that content when it does come out.
Ghanir will not last much longer. It must be cleansed.
All life is precious.
We must aid Bashana
So-
in cleansing the remaining nightmare. Ghanir's fate rests with Lyessa and this hero.
So this is one of a few characters in this expansion that are voiced by Jennifer Hale. Let's just kind of get that out of the way. I love Jennifer Hale. I just want to acknowledge that, yes, that is Jennifer Hale voicing her. I don't know how much longer I would have lasted had you not arrived. Thank you. We must save the Mother Tree at all costs. I believe that I know a way. The World Tree Nordrasil atop Mount Hyjal was born from an acorn of Ghanir. We can use the sacred waters surrounding its roots to purify the corruption. When you say this, the sacred waters, you're referring to the Well of Eternity. Am I getting that right? If we take the Dreamway to Mount Hyjal's summit, we should have enough time to complete the cleansing ritual before Ghanir falls completely to the darkness. So you see, by doing this quest, we actually get an extra title up for Druid. It's called Guardian of Ghanir. So.
May the ancients bless us all.
Hamul Rune Totem led a small party to investigate Legion activity near Nordrasil not long ago. He may be able to aid you.
Let's hope so.
Once Ghanir is pure again, we can help Archdruid Greatelm cleanse any remaining nightmare at the Dream Grove. I only hope we are not too late to save Ghanir.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be fine. Sure, this whole thing will go incredibly smooth with no issues at all.
Thank the ancients you've come.
Even the smallest details matter.
Are you okay?
Bless you.
What happened to you?
There is all
Gates of hell poured forth upon us. They were everywhere. Tend to the others first. Their wounds are more dire than my own.
Skylord, you must inform the Dream Grove. We will ensure no further life is lost this day. You must save our injured. I will prepare the cleansing ritual.
So yeah, this is what the Well of Eternity has been reduced to at the moment. Basically a puddle. This is... Note that that building's got Fellfire on it. And that's basically a Legion portal gateway kind of in place, ready to go. Also note some of the infernal invaders are just kind of in pieces here. Yeah. Zen'Tabra.
Bless you. I could feel my soul returning to the lower.
No, not this time, man. Want somebody not be wanting you just yet. Celestine.
Ooh, my head. I feel dizzy.
By the way, Celestine is basically the Worgen druid in the setting.
The well was nearly lost during the assault. But so long as a single drop remains, there is hope.
Hamul. By the way, you notice I was passively healing him? You know why that is?
We barely survived their last attack.
Yeah, Ysera's gift. I love that.
The Legion has not forgotten their defeat here.
I am ready to begin the ritual.
So you'll notice, like with some of the other healing quests, in fact, I'm going to get my interface here ready to go for this. We are basically setting up a party here. Hamul, of course, is going to be our tank. I'm the healer. And Celestine and Zen'Tabra are going to be the DPS. I've shown this in a couple of other quests, and basically all the healer quests like this, except for Discipline, because Discipline is a little different. But Holy Priest was like this, Holy Paladin was like this, Mistweaver was like this, and Resto Shaman was like this. And Resto Druid is no different. And this one's pretty awesome.
How may I help?
Let's start.
Well, I will prepare the well's waters for the cleansing. You must protect me until the ritual is complete, or Ghanir will be lost.
Something ain't right. The spirits be crying out.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
The gateway is activating.
Oh, it'll probably be just a little imp or something.
Tremble before me. I bring darkness to this world.
Hi, Destromath.
Keep us alive. We will buy you the time you need.
Oh, look at this. He's bear, she's cat, and she's... And she's Moonkin. We have all 4 specs here. This is great.
In Menarolf's name! Your life slips away.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Feast on their flesh! You failed to amuse the demon's assault!
This is where I wish I had some of my other abilities.
We must push forward.
You failed to amuse me! Lambs to the slaughter!
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Hey, why you be attacking me, man? I'm just a healer.
Slips away.
Power grows with every moment. This day will be ours.
All shall burn.
Hamul, you need to be taunting, man.
Demon's assault is relentless. I require aid.
Yes, I'm aware of this. The problem is you are not getting him off of me.
Complete. Do not give up hope.
Like, stay away from me, and he keeps chasing me.
Tremble!
Okay, okay.
The demon's
I think now we're okay.
is relentless. I require aid. You failed to amuse me. You failed to amuse me. Tremble! Lambs to the slaughter! The demon's assault is relentless. I require aid.
Yes, that's why I'm healing you. Aviana! Cleanse the staff, my children. I will keep the beast at bay.
Our work is nearly complete. You must give me the staff.
So that's Aviana. She showed up herself to put a cyclone on Destromath, the winds of Hyjal, to keep him stuck in the air so we can be able to recover Ghanir.
Spirits of the forest, guardians of nature, hear our plea. On this day, the Mother Tree is reborn. Ghanir is whole once more! Use Ghanir to call upon the spirits of the forest to destroy this fiend!
Alright, hold on. Nope. Oh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I hate it when that happens. What is Aviana doing?
Destroy you!
I need to target something first.
It is done. Let us all return to the Dream Grove and tell the others of our triumph.
So yeah, we took down a pit lord.
We must stay behind for a time to aid Sky Lord Omniron's forces. Thank you. Without you, we would have surely fallen.
I like how Aviana is still just kind of chilling here. Like, alright. So, I'll talk about this in just a second. Let's get back to the Order Hall first. So, Ghanir, the Mother Tree. It used to grant the Essence of Ghanir ability, which would greatly increase the effects of your other healing spells.
Were it not for this hero's actions, we would have all perished atop Mount Hyjal. Both Ghanir and Nordrassil would have been destroyed by the Legion. Elun Adore.
We all owe you a great deal for your heroism. I owe you a great deal. I suspect this war is far from over.
For centuries I have watched over Ghanir. Today it nearly fell to the corruption I swore to fight. It is time for another to take my place. Therefore, I hereby pass along my station to this hero. A true protector of life. A true guardian of the dream. Thank you again, Shando. I will remain here, in the Dream Grove if you ever have need of my guidance.
Alright. And that is effectively it for the Resto Druid quest.
We are nature's guardians.
Your weapon is ancient and powerful, but it holds the potential to be so much more. Take this seed. It is all that remains of a forest that grew tall when the world was young. Plant it within the grove to the west, and allow it to take root. With its power, both it and your weapon will be far more than they are alone.
The seed will need plenty of air and water. Look for an ideal spot on the hill behind us.
I see the spot, man. This look like a good place.
Good. This seed holds magic from when the world was young. This will prove very useful. What do you ask of nature?
Now you are more powerful than ever. Truly, you are a druid without equal. Really? I sense Malfurion has arrived. Oh, I was just about to ask if I was more powerful than Malfurion. Could I dethrone him? But maybe that's a conversation you and I could have another time. Anyways. Yes, as you were saying? Well, he will certainly want to know of your accomplishments, but first, please, walk with me a moment. Oh.
May your trail be clear. I admit I had my doubts. I never believed I'd see anyone capable of obtaining the weapon you now hold. It's rare that I'm proven wrong. In this case, I'm pleased that I was. You are already more powerful than many senior members of our order. Still, I sense that even more growth is yet to come. In time, your powers will reach heights undreamed of. Shando Malfurion awaits. Go. Be recognized for your accomplishments.
Hi, Malfurion. By the way, just to once again hammer this point home, look at all the named druids here. Astron Rainfeather, Mohana, Windsong, Redfeather, Bella Wilder, Leandra, Thunderfoot, Leaf Runner, Rufus Claiborne, Windsinger, Zinbalai, Leah Stonepaw, Kaldon, Nightfang. All these named druids from throughout Warcraft. How many named warriors are in the Warrior Order Hall? Just once again, putting it on display. This is going to be basically the last time.
Greetings, friend.
It is good to see you. I just heard about your deeds from Remilos. Well done. It is time that you are recognized for your deeds in service to the Cenarian Circle.
May the winds be at your back. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Time and again, you have proven yourself to be one of our finest. The strength, ferocity, and nobility you have shown are without peer. It is time you were honored accordingly. It is my honor to welcome you as an Archdruid of the Cenarian Circle. May all the creatures of the wilds celebrate your ascension.
Look at how they all use forms to help celebrate this. Once again, really helping play up the fantasy, the class fantasy of playing a druid.
How may I aid you?
Congratulations, Archdruid Papaneeks, even though that is not a title that you will not officially receive until you finish the Class Order Hall campaign. But anyways, we will be counting on you in the days ahead. It is time we turn our attention to the Broken Isles. Yes. This is now the, hey, go speak and go do the,
You in charge of the Grove's efforts here. I must travel to the south and seek out Cenarius. Only with his aid will we stop the Legion.
Don't worry, Malfear, and I'll be catching you there real soon. Don't worry, man. I'll be meeting you down there in Balshara real soon.
My eyes are sharp.
Yeah, because, you know, this guy's first place he's going to go to is Balshara, of course.
The skies call out for aid.
Okay, so I will, of course, be, you know, showing you guys those on a couple of other different characters. But before we leave and cut this off, by the way, note that the seed sprouts into a tree as you're looking at the different appearances. Pretty cool little effect, though. I really like that. So this is the baseline Ghanir appearance. You, of course, can get different color tints. I like that there's a couple of little, you know, what look like either leaves, you know, just kind of sprouting there. This is the upgraded appearance for finishing the campaign. Very cool. This is the balance of power appearance. Takes on a more crystal-like appearance. This is the PvP appearance. More, you know, where the branches look more like they are kind of like, not necessarily corrupted, but you know how branches, when like a tree is older and dying, how they get kind of, you know, look like that. Yep. Now, the secret appearance, which I do have, let me go ahead and put this back on. I'll go ahead and show it to you, and then I'll tell you how to get it. It is this right here.
Beware of Yeti!
So this has more of a warden owl type of appearance here on this one. It's a pretty cool effect. Now, in order to get this requires you getting a certain class order hall upgrade. So once you get to the point where you can choose your class order hall upgrade, you would go to... Alright, so he can't do that yet. He's basically the one who does the class hall upgrades, but I can't still make that selection yet. But there's a class hall upgrade where you can actually plant seeds in a garden where there's soil, which I believe is like right over here. So here you can basically like have some soil where you can plant some seeds, grow something, and out of it grow something that you can be able to kind of like use in the Broken Isles. And one of the seeds can be the secret appearance for this staff. You know, this secret appearance right here. So that's how you do it. I am not positioned to really show you that class hall upgrade just to make sure I point out which one, but you'll probably recognize it when you see it. So that's how you get that. That is the Resto Druid Artifact quest and how you can get the appearance. And I will be showing you guys one of the other artifact quests, possibly Guardian, when we return. Stay tuned.